Hey everybody, Charles Robbins here at Acre Realty, your local real estate expert serving the Fox cities in northeast Wisconsin. Today's video is another great question that I got from a buyer. Question is, why does it take so long to close on a house? Simple answer is there's a lot of moving parts that have to happen for the transaction to come together. So let's start with step number one. Once you get out there and you find a property that you're interested in purchasing, making an offer on, your agent's going to write up the offer. You're going to sign the offer. They're going to send it over to the other party. They're going to review the offer, either accept it, counter it, or reject it, and so forth. Until you guys got a meeting of the minds, you got an accepted offer. Once you have an accepted offer, the next steps are going to be sitting down with your lender to actually do the loan application. Keep in mind, the first time you met with your lender, you gave them all your records, such as bank statements, social security number, all your personal information for them to verify your employment, etc. But you don't actually do the loan application until you have an accepted offer. So at that time, usually I remind all my buyers to get that done within a day or two right after the accepted offer, because the faster you meet with the lender and do that loan application, the faster they can start on their process to move the closing through. Next step is you have to do a home inspection. Typically in the seller's market as we are now, home inspectors tend to be a little bit busier than they normally are, so sometimes we can see home inspectors have as much as being 2 weeks out before you can even get a door to do a home inspection. So that can be anywhere from 14 to, I've seen as high as 21 days. So if it takes 2 to 3 weeks just to get the home inspection, that's a nice delay there as well. And then once you've done the home inspection, making sure there's time for negotiation of repairs and making sure the seller has time to do said repairs within a reasonable time frame. His contractors are just as busy as well. Our next step as well is thinking about your appraisal. So the lender is going to order an appraisal on your behalf to make sure that the purchase price is what the home is actually worth. And if that appraisal comes back low, we also have time to renegotiate the price with the seller, etc. And then after all that's said and done, with those items, then you're going to also have to get your homeowner's insurance. The lender's going to need that before they can send the full file to underwriting for final review to make sure everything is there that they need. If there's any missing documents, they're going to contact you to get those documents. The faster you get those documents that are requested from the lender to the lender, faster you can move along in the process as well. Which gives you your financial commitment. That's your loan being approved. And that can take anywhere from 25 to 35 days, depending on how backed up underwriters are and stuff like that. And also, too, it also depends what type of loan program you're getting. If you're using any type of program that has any type of down payment assistance, there's usually 2 underwriting processes the file has to go through, so that's going to take a little bit longer as well. If you're using like an FHA loan or VA loan, they have a slower turnaround time as far as getting loans approved, and so forth. But the most important part that can keep a transaction moving forward is the great communication from your realtor. Most realtors just fly by the seat of their pants. They get an accepted offer, they turn it in, and good luck. Some of them can't even remember the deadlines. But what I end up doing is I actually create the transaction online for everybody, and everybody that's involved gets notified of all the deadlines and all the reminders that are taking place throughout the transaction that syncs with your calendars as well, so you're always got a constant flow of daily reminders of what needs to get done so nothing ever gets missed. And plus, we also just stay on top of you, making sure that everything is getting turned in a timely manner, and I communicate very heavily with the other agent and with the lender just to make sure if there's anything that's needed, we can get that all done on a timely basis. Also, I forgot one last thing, too. There's also title commitment. The title commitment is the title company is doing a search for the property to make sure there's no liens and outstanding judgments or any type of things that would affect you getting clear title at closing. So that's a bunch of moving parts that have to get done to make the transaction close as quickly as possible. So 30 to 45 days is a pretty reasonable amount of time. The faster you can get stuff to the lender, the better, and the less obstacles in the way, such as financial assistance for the down payment and stuff like that, can also make the loan go just as fast. If you like this video or you have any other questions, just comment right below the video for me. Also, too, if you really like this and you want to see more, please hit subscribe. We'd love to hear from you. And if you want to get out there and get more information as far as getting pre-approved or start looking at homes, you can also call me at 920-279-5936, or you can email me at charles@foxcitieshomepro.com. I do look forward to hearing from you all. I'll talk to you soon.